In America, martial arts is built on discipline, skill, and unstoppable drive from ancient battlegrounds to today's top gyms. At the heart of this rise are the most popular martial arts influencers, inspiring millions and shaping the future of the fight. Number 1, Bruce Lee. Born in San Francisco and grew up in Hong Kong, Bruce Lee burst onto the scene like a lightning bolt, revolutionizing martial arts and inspiring millions worldwide. In the 1960s, most Americans saw martial arts as strange or foreign, something from faraway lands, not something to admire or learn. That all started to change when a young man named Bruce Lee stepped into the spotlight. He got a role as Kato in The Green Hornet, where his moves were so sharp and real that even the camera had trouble keeping up. Although the show didn't last long, Bruce left a strong impression. Still, Hollywood didn't open its doors wide. Big roles went to others, while Bruce was left waiting. Frustrated, he returned to Hong Kong, where he became a movie sensation almost overnight. With his success overseas, he came back to the US not as a struggling actor, but as a star they couldn't ignore. Challenging traditional martial arts, he created his own fighting style, Jeet Kune Do, focused on real-world skill that emphasized speed, efficiency, and self-expression. His electrifying film appearances in Enter the Dragon and The Way of the Dragon turned him into a global icon, breaking down stereotypes and blazing a trail for Asian actors in Hollywood. His philosophy and energy reached beyond movies, into sports, music, and even superhero stories. Number 2, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris grew up in Oklahoma, a quiet kid who kept to himself. Life at home wasn't easy. His father battled alcohol, and school wasn't much better. He was small, shy, and often picked on. But something inside him refused to stay weak. When he joined the US Air Force and landed in South Korea, he came across a martial art called Tang Soo Do. It didn't just teach kicks and punches, it gave him direction. He trained with purpose, earned a black belt, and returned home with a new goal. Soon, he was entering karate tournaments, and the wins started stacking up. Over time, he became nearly unbeatable, holding the national title for 6 straight years. His skills led him to a film set in Rome, where he went toe-to-toe with Bruce Lee in Way of the Dragon. That scene changed everything. Hollywood took notice, with action films like Walker, Texas Ranger, and Delta Force. His tough guy persona and martial arts skills made him a household name. Beyond his acting career, Chuck Norris became the subject of an internet phenomenon, Chuck Norris Facts, highlighting his superhuman strength, invincibility, and legendary abilities in humorous and exaggerated ways, cementing his status as a pop culture icon, admired for his martial arts mastery, resilience, and sense of humor. Number 3, Gracie Family. For years, martial artists argued over which style was best, karate, boxing, wrestling, but no one had a clear answer. In the middle of all that noise, a quiet man named Helio Gracie was working on something different. He had grown up small and often sick, so brute strength was never an option. Instead, he studied Judo and began reshaping it into a new kind of art, one where timing and technique could overcome size. He called it Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Then Helio's son, Rorion, believed the world needed to see it. He left Brazil and came to California, bringing little more than a dream and a few mats. He taught classes in his garage, building a community one student at a time. Eventually, he opened the first Gracie Academy in the US. Later in 1993, Rorion helped create the UFC to show the power of his family's style. He chose his younger brother Royce to compete. Calm and unassuming, Royce stepped into the cage and made giants fall. That quiet storm turned the fighting world upside down and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu into a global force. Number 4, Gichin Funakoshi. Karate wasn't always famous. Before it filled dojos and movie screens, it lived quietly in Okinawa. That all changed with one wise man, Gichin Funakoshi. He transformed karate in a very unique way. Funakoshi learned karate from great masters and created his own style, Shotokan karate. With deep stances, fast strikes, and sharp forms, it became powerful and popular. But Gichin didn't stop there. He brought karate to Japan's schools, built the first Shotokan dojo, and wrote books that spread karate around the world. The interesting part, while Funakoshi was teaching sharp punches, another master, Chojun Miyagi, was blending soft and hard. He created another Okinawan style, Goju Ryu Karate, a style full of breath control, smooth moves, and powerful strikes. Miyagi believed real strength came from balance, and his style showed it. Back to the big stage. Funakoshi's karate made it into every school in Japan. He even created the karate gi uniform. Soon, Shotokan and Goju Ryu were rising side by side. Both styles were strong, smart, and full of spirit. Funakoshi and Miyagi helped the world respect karate. Number 5, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is renowned as a legendary boxer and a cultural icon, celebrated for his exceptional talent, magnetic personality, and unwavering activism. With his swift footwork, powerful punches, and poetic trash talk, Ali became the world heavyweight champion 3 times and famously declared himself the greatest. Few people know that Ali's knockout technique derived from a Taekwondo master, Jun Rhee, who learned from Bruce Lee. In the 1970s, Ali wanted more speed, more surprise. So he trained with Grandmaster Rhee, the man who brought Taekwondo to America. Rhee taught Ali special punches like the acupunch and the snapping back fist. These moves weren't normal in boxing, but Ali made them magic. Ali, a heavyweight, moved faster than most small fighters. A test once showed he was 25% faster than Sugar Ray Robinson while being much heavier. His punches hit like thunder, nearly 1,000 pounds of force. Although not a martial artist in the traditional sense, Ali's dedication to his craft and innovative style made him a master of boxing, inspiring countless fighters worldwide. Beyond the ring, Ali stood for justice, and he spoke against war and never backed down. Even when he lost his voice from Parkinson's disease, his spirit stayed loud. Number 6, Samart Payakaroon. The jade-faced tiger, Samart Payakaroon, is a real-life fighting legend. He became the best in Muay Thai, and he also won a world boxing title. That makes him one of the most skilled combat fighters ever. It all began young. Samart started training in Muay Thai when he was only 11. He fought in small towns before making it to Lumpini Stadium, the most famous ring in Thailand. There, he became a champion in 4 different weight classes. Then came boxing. While still fighting Muay Thai, Samart moved into pro boxing. In 1986, he beat Lupi Pintor and became WBC Super Bantamweight champion. That was one of the biggest boxing titles in the world. He had amazing skill. In one fight, he leaned on the ropes and dodged more than 20 punches in a row. Then he struck back with a powerful shot and won the match. Beyond the ring, Samart also became a popular singer and actor in Thailand. Today, he still supports Muay Thai and trains fighters. Number 7, Masahiko Kimura. Now the strongest legends in martial arts history, Masahiko Kimura. He was a judo master from Japan who trained harder than anyone, doing 1,000 push-ups a day and practicing for 9 hours straight. Fast forward to Brazil in 1951, Kimura faced Helio Gracie in a big judo match. Kimura used a powerful move called a shoulder lock that broke Helio's arm. Today, that move is known all over the world as the Kimura. Step by step, Kimura became a black belt at just 15 and won the All Japan Judo Championship by age 20, holding it for 13 years. Because of this fight, Kimura's name traveled far as one of the greatest judoka, helping people in America and beyond fall in love with martial arts. Number 8, Yip Man. Yip Man has become more famous with the movies portrayed by Donnie Yen. Yip Man, the master of Wing Chun. His lightning-fast punches and calm wisdom made him one of the greatest martial artists ever. What makes Yip Man's legacy even more remarkable is that he mentored students who became legends in their own right, such as Bruce Lee and Grandmaster William Chung. They helped take Wing Chun from China all the way to America. Before he passed away in 1972, Yip Man filmed his moves so they could be remembered forever. His student Lung Ting kept spreading his art around the world. To honor his life, China built a museum in his hometown, Foshan. Thanks to Yip Man, Wing Chun found a new home in America too. Number 9, Mas Oyama. He was a man who wrestled bulls and never backed down. Mas Oyama, the father of full-contact karate. Now here's the interesting part. Oyama once fought 100 men in a row. Not once, but 3 days in a row. He also broke bricks and boards to show the true power of karate. Soon after that, he opened his own karate school in Japan called Kyokushin, which means ultimate truth. His students came from all over, even the US, helping Kyokushin grow fast. To spread his art, Oyama sent his top fighters to America. Today, Kyokushin is known worldwide, all because one man dared to show how strong karate could really be. Number 10. Jigoro Kano. Long ago in Japan, there was a small boy named Jigoro Kano. He was smart but often bullied, so he turned to jiu-jitsu to get stronger. But wait, something amazing happened next. Jigoro mixed old jiu-jitsu moves into something new and called it Judo, the gentle way. Now fast forward a bit, Kano's Judo became huge in schools by 1911. By 1964, it was even in the Olympics. His style, called Kodokan Judo, is still taught all over the world. Above all, Kano inspired other fighting styles too. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, born from Judo. Russian Sambo, also shaped by Kano. Even karate got a big boost when Kano cheered it on in Tokyo. His legacy never tapped out. Number 11. Dan Inosanto. Long before he became a master teacher, Dan Inosanto was just a kid who loved to move. He ran track, played football, and spent hours learning jiu-jitsu in Okinawa Te. But the moment that truly changed his path came when his father handed him 2 rattan sticks and showed him the basics of Filipino stick fighting. It felt familiar, like something rooted deep in his blood. Dan grew up in Stockton, California, the son of Filipino immigrants who had come to America in search of something better. Their stories, their discipline, and their quiet strength shaped the way he saw the world. After college, Dan joined the Army and became a paratrooper. During his service, he discovered Kenpo karate and poured himself into training. Once back home, he earned a black belt under Ed Parker. From then on, Dan dedicated his life to learning, teaching, and passing on the spirit of martial arts. Number 12. Joe Louis. Before the crowds, the trophies, and the titles, Joe Louis' search took him all the way to Okinawa, where he trained under masters like Eizo Shimabuku. Every punch, every kick, every lesson was burned into memory with discipline and grit. When he returned to the States, he entered his first tournament and walked away with wins in both sparring and kata, something almost no one had pulled off. Joe's path soon crossed with Bruce Lee, and together they explored a new way to fight, blending speed, power, and strategy into something unstoppable. In every match, Joe fought with purpose. Well, he didn't believe in wasting motion or time. He taught his students the same. Move with intent, trust your training, and cut through the noise. Joe became the first American heavyweight kickboxing champion, and his success helped shift the country's view of martial arts. He filmed training videos, taught around the world, and used his voice to inspire. With dozens of awards and global respect, Joe Louis left a mark that still echoes today. Got a favorite fighter or instructor? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.